right, folks, we are ready to begin showmanship. We'll be starting off with our senior level 2. So senior level 2 will go ahead and make your way to the lineup area. Again, all up against the outside rail and feet in. We'll go ahead and get senior level 2 lined up. Senior level 2 will be followed by senior level 1, and then junior high, and then in descending age order from there. For those of you who are trying to, you've got friends or family that are trying to find the live feed, if you will go to YouTube and type in Williamson County Television, it will be the first thing that pops up as the live show. They just hit the live show button and it will open up for you. We would like to welcome everyone to the 2020 UT Central Region 4-H Steer Show. Again, in the show ring this time, we are starting with our showmanship classes. This is Senior Level 2 showmanship in the show ring. Exhibitors in the ring include Jordan Bond of Williamson County, Lane Hulshoff of Williamson County, Joshua Wade of Bedford County, and Sidney Lamb of Williamson County. Again, Senior Level 2 showmanship is currently in the show ring. And in the lineup area, we'll be looking for Senior Level 1 showmanship. You'll be needed in the lineup area.
Good morning, everybody today. Welcome to the Steer Show today, and I hope everybody's having a good time just taking part in the piece of the beef industry. It's a great set of kids to start out with today. And one thing before we get started, I heard and read this morning that McDonald's has pulled their Beyond Beef burger, so everybody in the barn, give a round of applause for that. They tried it for a little while, it just didn't taste as good as the product we raise every day. But I had an excellent group of individuals in this group today. These two young men that topped this class knew a lot about their steers, knew a lot about the rations that had been fed. And also, I mean, looking toward the future, knew where their terminal endpoint was and what they plan to do with them going forward. These two young ladies did an excellent job, and unfortunately, this Holstein calf has had a tough time getting around the ring. But you got a lot of future ahead of you, and good luck.
Congratulations to Lane Hulshoff of Williamson County. Lane will be the champion for senior level 2 showmanship. Rounding out the class in second place, Joshua Wade of Bedford County. Third place to Jordan Bond, also from Williamson County. And fourth place in the class to Sidney Lamb of Williamson County. At this time, coming to the show ring is senior level 1 showmanship. These exhibitors just completed the 9th and 10th grades. That's the age range for senior level 1 showmanship. Again, the showmanship exhibitors are shown by age. Following senior level 1, we will move into the junior high showmanship age division. The exhibitors in the show ring that make up this senior level 1 showmanship class include Alana Myers of Williamson County, Jacob Clevenger of Williamson County, Lydia McCullum from Williamson County, Kelsey Nichols of Williamson County, Presley Noland of Williamson County, and Samuel Lamb from Williamson County. Those are the exhibitors making up senior level 1 showmanship.
like to thank everybody for coming into this class today. It's another excellent set of showmen. Makes it a tough choice. I hate it for the young lady that had to exit the ring. She had an excellent steer, and I think she's done some work with that calf. Just was a little excited this morning. You know, us people from Pulaski are a little exotic, so it just gets everything a little wild. But the two individuals at the top of this class is really tough to pick from. End up going with the young man. He got his calf set just a little bit faster than the young lady behind him. Those two individuals do an excellent job, have a lot of good ring presence, and just do an excellent job as far as the knowledge, communicating what their steer is eating, what the plan is going forward, and what they want to see out of that individual as they continue down their path. These two young ladies in the middle, just for small, minute details, ended up in the third and fourth spot. And the young man, they all go in the same pot, as they all do a great job exhibiting their cattle around the ring. And good luck to you going forward.
Thank you for those comments, and congratulations to Jacob Clevenger of Williamson County. Jacob's going to take first place in the Senior Level 1 Showmanship class. Rounding out the class includes second place to Lydia McCullum of Williamson County. Third in the class to Presley Noland of Williamson County. Fourth place to Alana Myers of Williamson County. Fifth place to Samuel Lamb of Williamson County. And sixth place to Kelsey Nichols of Williamson County. Congratulations to all those in the Senior Level 1 Showmanship class. Moving into the show ring at this time is the Junior High Showmanship class. The Junior High age division is those exhibitors who just completed the 7th and 8th grade. Once again, our judge will sort through these and select that champion for the Junior High Showmanship class. Exhibitors in the show ring for the Junior High Showmanship class include Jaden Gossett of Williamson County, Evan DeLillo of Williamson County, Abigail Burney of Williamson County, Sam Gravely of Wilson County, Bailey Nichols from Williamson County, Kurt Connor of Williamson County, Miranda Peterbaugh of Williamson County, Justin Dennis of Williamson County, and Ruth Ann Johns of Williamson County. Those are the exhibitors in the show ring at this time for the Junior High age division. Following Junior High, we will have the Junior Showmanship division. So juniors, if you'll be making your way to the lineup area, your class is next. As we do work through these showmanship classes, we do have some announcements to the show order for the rest of the day. After the completion of the final showmanship classes, which we still have the Junior Division and the Explorer Division. We will then take a 15-minute break, and then we'll move into our steer portion of the show. We will start with the dairy steers, and at the completion of the dairy steers, we'll move right into the market steers. So again, there will be a 15-minute break at the conclusion of the showmanship classes before we begin the steer classes. While our judge continues to work this junior high showmanship class, we'll take a minute just to introduce him. Today's judge for all of our events is Mr. Will Mayfield. Will comes to us from Pulaski, Tennessee, where he lives and works on his family farm, Mayfield Farms, where they do row crop and livestock, raising beef cattle. Will was a member of the UT Knoxville livestock judging team when he was a student there. Everyone, please put your hands together and let's give a big round of applause and welcome Mr. Will Mayfield. Thank him for coming today. We do appreciate the effort he's putting in to work with our kids and give them some advice along the way as he does his selections in each of these classes.
it's really exciting to get a challenging class of individuals in this junior program. The two individuals that rise to the top of the class today had a lot of knowledge about their calves, but also did a great job as far as exhibiting the individuals. And just certain things around the ring, whether it wasn't, you didn't have the calf set at a particular point in time, or the knowledge you have about their feeding program, what your plan is going forward, was what sorted this group of individuals for me. Both these two young people had a great knowledge and plan going forward, as well as some of the others did as well. But you can also tell that their work at home really helped them to excel in this show ring today. And thank you for everybody for participating, and good luck going forward.
Thank you, Will, for those comments and placings on our junior high showmanship class, and congratulations to Ruth Ann Johns of Williamson County. Ruth Ann is the champion and first place winner in the junior high showmanship class. The rest of the class includes second place to Kurt Connor of Williamson County, third place Jaden Gossett of Williamson County, fourth place Sam Gravely of Wilson County, fifth place Bailey Nichols of Williamson County, sixth place Miranda Pewterbaugh of Williamson County, seventh place Justin Dennis of Williamson County, and ninth place Evan DeLillo of Williamson County. Congratulations to all those junior high showmanship exhibitors. As we transition to our next class, it will be the junior showmanship division. The junior showmanship is made up of those 4-H members who've just completed the 5th and 6th grade. So these are 5th and 6th grade 4-H members who will be entering the show ring for their showmanship class. Following the junior division, we will have the Explorer division, and then we'll have that 15-minute break before we move into the dairy steers and then the market steers. This time in the show ring, we are working that junior showmanship class. Exhibitors in the show ring include Haley Poyner of Williamson County, Clayton Barrett of Wilson County, Gunnar Connor of Williamson County, Elizabeth McCullum of Williamson County, and Ransom Johns of Williamson County. Those are the exhibitors in the show ring for junior showmanship. The final showmanship division is the Explorer Showmanship Division. If you'll be making your way to the lineup, you'll be the next class in the show ring. And again, following that Explorer Showmanship class, we will take a 15-minute break before we transition into the steer show. We will begin with the dairy steers, followed by the market steers.
with another set of excellent individuals coming into the ring. These two kind of move themselves to the top because of their knowledge about their individual animals and their ring presence. The top three do an excellent job of keeping their eyes on the judge as you move around the ring, and also do a great job of pulling their animal into a set and stay calm, cool, and collected while they're in the ring. The young man's animal just acted great for him today, came in, set up, and sat still. Couple that with his knowledge about his animal, and just seems to be the work he's put in at home really push him toward the top. And along with it, those exceeding down the line, done an exceptional job at home, and it shows today.
Thank you, Will, for those comments and placings. And congratulations to Ransom Johns of Williamson County. Ransom will be the champion and first place winner in the junior showmanship class. The rest of the class includes Elizabeth McCullum of Williamson County in second place. Third place in the class going to Haley Poinier of Williamson County. Fourth place to Clayton Barrett of Wilson County. And fifth place in the class going to Gunnar Connor, thank you, of Williamson County. Congratulations to all those exhibitors in the junior division. At this time, we're ready for that final age division, the Explorer Showmanship class. Explorer Showmanship include those exhibitors who've just completed the 4th grade, their first year of eligibility in 4-H. This will be a single entry class. You're looking for one entry for Hank Vaden of Williamson County. So Hank, come on in the ring. Work with our judge for a few minutes. You'll make that selection. And following this class, we will have that 15-minute break. Allow our exhibitors to get ready for their classes coming up in the steer show. We will start with the dairy steer division, followed by market steers. Again, in the showmanship ring at this time, Explorer Showmanship, our single entry Hank Vaden of Williamson County.
Hank, congratulations today. It's a shame you don't have any competition in the ring. You did a lot of good with you've done a lot of good with your calf at home and are very knowledgeable about what he's done and how you manage him. So I commend you, Hank, and hopefully you'll have a lot of competition going forward.
Thank you, Will, for those comments, and thank you for your work through our showmanship classes, and congratulations to Hank Vaden of Williamson County. Hank will be the Explorer Showmanship champion for the 4th grade. Congratulations to all of our showmanship class winners. At this time, we will begin that break to allow our exhibitors to get ready for their respective steer show classes coming up in about 15 minutes. So we will begin with the Dairy Steer Class 1. We'll be in the ring when we come back in 15 minutes. We're ready to resume our show with our dairy steers, so if you'll make your way to the lineup area for Class 1, the Holstein breed, looking for a couple of entries. Samuel Lamb and Sidney Lamb of Williamson County, you're in Class 1 if you'll make your way to the lineup area. Following the Holstein breed, we do have jerseys. So we only have a few entries, so these classes will move fairly quickly. Following the dairy steers, we'll move into the market steers, beginning with class number 1. The lineup sheets are posted, so everyone please be aware of where you fall into the lineup area and go to the lineup at the designated time to make the show run smoothly. As we resume our show, again, we'd like to welcome everyone to the 2020 UT Central Region 4-H Steer Show. This is the dairy steer division. The dairy steers are broken down by breed, so this is the Holstein breed. Entries in the ring include Samuel Lamb of Williamson County and Sidney Lamb of Williamson County. Next class to enter the show ring will be the Jersey breed. So jerseys, if you'll be getting in the lineup area, you will be the next breed in the show ring.
When we look at these two Holstein steers today, the steer at the front of the class that comes in the ring initially is a little longer spined individual with a lot more dairy character through the neck and over the top. Maintains a little more conformational correctness from front to back. I like this steer with a little more rib shape in second. However, he just gives up that lengthened spine and a little more skeleton that steer sets ahead.
Thank you, Will, for those comments and placings on our Holstein steers. Taking first place, this will also be the grand champion Holstein steer. That's Samuel Lamb of Williamson County. Second place in the class and reserve champion honors going to Sydney Lamb of Williamson County. Congratulations to those exhibitors. Next class in the ring is the Jersey breed. We do have one class of jerseys with 2 entries in the class. Entry for Gunnar Connor of Williamson County and an entry for Sydney Lamb of Williamson County. This is the final class of dairy steers. So we'll move right into our steer show next. We'll begin with class 1 of market steers. So if you're in class 1, you need to make your way to the lineup area. Before we get into our market steers, though, we will have a overall Supreme Champion Dairy Steer, which will be made up of these breed champions. So we will have that selection before we move into the market steer show.
In our Jersey steer class, we have 2 individuals, a little different types and kind. We have a calf in second that's probably a little more conditioned over his ribs, but gives up a little skeletal performance to the steer that ends up winning the class. The young lady that has a steer that wins is a higher performing individual, longer spine, and just has that, looks to have that frame to hang some weight on going forward.
Thank you, Will, for those comments and placings in our Jersey steer class. Second place in the class going to Gunnar Connor of Williamson County. And taking first place, the blue ribbon, and this will also be the grand champion Jersey steer, that's Sydney Lamb of Williamson County. Congratulations to Sydney. At this time, we'll bring those 2 breed champion steers back in the show ring for a Supreme Champion Dairy Steer selection. This class is made up of the Champion Holstein, exhibited by Samuel Lamb of Williamson County, and the Champion Jersey Steer, exhibited by Sydney Lamb of Williamson County. Following this Supreme Champion Dairy Steer class, we will move into the Market Steer Show, and we will begin with Class 1. We'll get those exhibitors in Class 1 of the market steers to the lineup area, please.
In this class, the Supreme Dairy Steers, Holstein edges up in the class due to its conformational correctness and its skeletal design. Granted, the Jersey steer does have some pounds on this Holstein, but just doesn't have the skeletal correctness today.
Thank you, Will, for those comments on our Supreme Champion Dairy Steer Drive, and congratulations to Samuel Lamb of Williamson County. Samuel exhibiting the overall Supreme Champion Dairy Steer at the 2020 UT Central Region 4-H Dairy Steer Show. Also, congratulations to Sydney Lamb of Williamson County. Sydney has exhibited the Reserve Supreme Champion Dairy Steer. That is the conclusion of the dairy steer portion of the show, so we will now move into our market steer show. We do have a total of 9 classes of market steers. We'll begin with class number 1. So as class 1 makes its way into the show ring, we'll make that call throughout the barn for class 2. If you'll be making your way to the lineup area. Only have a few entries in these first few classes, so we will probably move fairly quickly. So exhibitors, just be aware as we move throughout the show order to make your way to the lineup area when it's time for your class. So in the show ring at this time is class 1. Market steers ranging from 934 to 942 pounds. Entries in the class for Abigail Burney of Williamson County and Clayton Barrett of Wilson County.
In our first class of steers today, we have a very uniform, very fresh individual that wins the class. Steer, when you step in beside, wins from dimension of looking into that quarter. Then you look over the top side of the skeleton, just the width and expanse from that rib outward. Really allows this individual to excel forward. This young man with the steer that ends up in second place is a long spine individual that has a lot of opportunity to be a very high value animal when finished. I think he's just lacks a little freshness, and you see little pounds on that animal as he goes forward. He's going to be really nice.
Thank you, Will, for those comments and placings on class 1 of our market steer show. Second place in the class going to Clayton Barrett of Wilson County, and first place, the blue ribbon in class number 1, going to Abigail Burney of Williamson County. Congratulations to Abigail. We'll be seeing the first place steer back in the ring at the conclusion of the classes for selection of our overall grand champion steer. In the show ring at this time, we'll move in with class 2. You're looking for 3 entries in class 2. They range from 1,000 pounds to 1,040 pounds. Exhibitors in class 2 include Alana Myers of Williamson County, Joshua Wade of Bedford County, and Miranda Peterbaugh of Williamson County. Class 2 is in the show ring, so we'll make a call in the barn for class 3 to the lineup area. If you're in class 3, please make your way to the lineup area.
In this class of steers, we have 3 very nice individuals of varying types and kinds. The red steer that starts our class is an animal with a lot of width and dimension over the top side of the skeleton. You handle that steer from the spine outward, and you get a large shape of rib. When you look at him from the profile, the animal has a lot of length of spine. I'll grant the 2 steers below him show a little more condition and a lot more rib shape when you look through the center body. When you look at the eye peel coupled with a skeletal design and a muscular pattern, this animal has a lot more red meat than maybe these other 2 in the class. When analyzing this Charolais cross steer as well as Angus cross steer, you see these 2 animals for what they are. They both have a lot of cover over their skeleton. The Charolais cross animal just offers a little more design when entering into the ring. An animal that, his lines throughout his body pattern really pop at you. While this animal, probably the heaviest animal in the class, has a little more rib shape over the top side of the skeleton than the Charolais steer, but falls apart a little bit for me from a design aspect from his front backwards.
Thank you, Will, for those comments and placings on Class 2 of the market steers. 3rd place in the class going to Miranda Peterbaugh of Williamson County. 2nd place to Joshua Wade of Bedford County. And taking 1st place in the blue ribbon in class number 2, Alana Myers of Williamson County. Congratulations, Alana, and we will see that steer in our championship class at the end of the day. At this time, we're ready for Class 3 to enter the show ring. Class 3 includes market steers ranging from 1,070 to 1,100 pounds. Exhibitors in the show ring for Class 3 include an entry for Grace Williams of Lincoln County, Jaden Gossett of Williamson County, Justin Dennis of Williamson County, and Evan DeLillo of Williamson County. Those are the exhibitors that make up Class 3, again showing market steers that range from 1,070 to 1,100 pounds in Class number 3. This time in the lineup area, we'll be looking for Class number 4. So if you're in Class 4, if you'll please make your way to the lineup area.
very nice class of crossbred steers today. This young lady, while although the smallest statured individual, this animal handles with a lot of dimension or rib over the top side of her skeleton when you step in behind that animal. While she does carry a little condition through the pone, she's a very dimensional individual through that quarter. I think an animal that has a lot of value going forward. Moving on to our second place animal, who's a little higher performing individual, a little more skeletally extended. An animal that doesn't handle with as much dimension over the top side of that skeleton. You have to really appreciate the type and kind of this steer, and really good job. Glad you made it for us. Now these two animals at the bottom pair of this class, two animals of very similar type and kind. I simply chose an animal that's in a truer condition today. This animal has a lot of fat over the top side of his skeleton, and it is done. This Hereford Cross animal at the bottom of the class is a very comparable individual, but still very green today, and has a lot of opportunity going forward to put on some more muscle mass as well as some condition.
Thank you, Will, for those comments and placings on that third class of market steers. Fourth place in the class going to Justin Dennis of Williamson County. Third place to Evan DeLalo of Williamson County. And second in the class to Grace Williams of Lincoln County. And taking first place in the blue ribbon in class number 3, Jaden Gossett of Williamson County. And again, we will see Jaden's first place winning steer at the end of the day back in that championship class. This time we're ready for class 4. Class 4 of the market steers includes animals weighing 1,155 pounds to 1,190 pounds. Class 4 is made up of a total of 3 entries. Entries in the ring include Evan DeLalo of Williamson County, Haley Poyner of Williamson County, and Ruth Ann Johns of Williamson County. Those are the exhibitors showing market steers ranging from 1,155 pounds to 1,190 pounds for class number 4. Attention in the barn, we will now need class 5 in the lineup area. If you're in class 5, if you'll be making your way to the lineup area, you'll be next in the show ring.
Again, another great class of individuals. I think you have an easy class winner in this class that puts it all together. Just a very balanced individual that when handling over the top side of a skeleton, you feel a firm roll out of the spine of this animal and a lot of dimension within that rib loin. And again, when you step in behind this steer, you really see a lot of dimension. And couple that with the type and kind this animal is, you see a lot of extension out of the front end of his skeleton while also through his spine, puts together a great design. And when comparing these animals in second and third, you have two individuals of different types and kinds. You have this white steer who's a little firmer in his handle, an animal that's going to probably be a higher yield steer when hung up on the rail, and you can see a lot of future in that. The animal that falls into the third position in the class today is an animal that handles with a little more cover over the top side of his skeleton, but also you can see a lot of premium in this animal for his breed, type, and kind.
Thank you, Will, for those comments and placings on Class 4. Third place in the class going to Evan DeLalo of Williamson County, and second place to Haley Pointer of Williamson County, and first place in blue ribbon in class number 4 going to Ruth Ann Johns of Williamson County. Congratulations, Ruth Ann. We'll see your steer in that championship class following class number 9. In the show ring next is Class 5. Class 5 has market steers ranging from 1,235 pounds to 1,270 pounds. Exhibitors in the ring include Ransom Johns of Williamson County, Sam Gravely of Wilson County, Bailey Nichols of Williamson County, Alana Myers of Williamson County, and Jacob Clevenger of Williamson County. Those are the exhibitors that make up Class 5, again showing steers weighing 1,235 pounds to 1,270 pounds. We'll go ahead and make a call in the barn for Class 6. Class 6, if you'll make your way to the lineup area, you'll be next in the show ring.
I knew this class was coming with all the good cattle we saw during the showmanship round. This is what an excellent set of market steers looks like. I begin the class with an animal that's very uniform in its type and kind throughout. An animal that has a very firm foundation of foot and leg, handles very well over the top side of the skeleton, has the rib dimension and balance from one end to the other. Just an animal that puts it all together. Now, these two steers in second or third are your two best handling steers of the class. When you look over and handle over the top side of their skeleton, the animals with the just nicest conformation of proportion of cover to meat, and those animals handle with a lot of rib shape. They're really nice. The third place animal does give up some rib shape to the other animals in the class, but is most comparable to his composition when looking at muscle from the rear and over the top side of the skeleton. It really pains me to put these steers in class where they fall. The shorthorn steer is a little heavier conditioned animal today, but does possess the dimension over the top side of the skeleton as well as from the rear quarter dimension to exceed in the class today. That Angus looking steer that falls toward the bottom of the class today is another animal with great type and kind, a lot of rib shape, somebody you have to really appreciate and look forward from a premium carcass standpoint, an animal that just has a little more condition today and doesn't handle with the dimension and shape of rib.
Thank you, Will, for those comments and placings on Class 5. The order for the class includes 5th place to Sam Gravely of Wilson County, 4th place Bailey Nichols of Williamson County, 3rd place went to Alana Myers of Williamson County, 2nd place was Ransom Johns of Williamson County, and 1st place in the blue ribbon in class number 5 going to Jacob Clevenger of Williamson County. Again, we will see Jacob steer back following class 9 when we have that championship class made up of all the class winners throughout the day. Currently in the show ring, we have class 6. Class 6 is made up of market steers weighing 1,305 pounds to 1,355 pounds. We have entries in the show ring for Lane Hulshoff of Williamson County, Jordan Bond of Williamson County, and Abigail Burney of Williamson County. Those are the exhibitors in class number 6. So at this time in the lineup area, we'll be looking for class 7. So class 7, if you'll make your way to the lineup area.
In this really nice class of steers, we opt to go with a young man steer at the front of the class. He's a steer that puts together a finished package, an animal that handles very well on the top side of a skeleton. All three of these steers are finished and ready to go. With that animal puts together the muscle, the overall fat composition design, as well as the design on foot to excel in that class. The young lady's animal in second, an animal that's put together extremely well, except when you get to his front shoulder. That animal splays open his front shoulder a little bit from a design standpoint that faults him and allows him to fall down further in the class. Young lady that's in third today is an animal that's in great condition. He's at his terminal end point, an animal that will hang very well and I'm sure will yield very well when hanging on the rail, an animal that just not put together as well as the two animals above him in class today.
Thank you, Will, for those comments and placings on Class 6. Third place in the class going to Jordan Bond of Williamson County. Second place to Abigail Burney of Williamson County. And taking first place in the blue ribbon in class number 6 is Lane Hulshoff of Williamson County. Moving now into the show ring is class number 7. Class number 7 has market steers ranging from 1,370 pounds to 1,410 pounds. In the show ring, class number 7. Class number 7 is made up of the exhibitors including Hank Baden of Williamson County, Jordan Bond of Williamson County, Elizabeth McCullum of Williamson County, and Presley Noland of Williamson County. Those are the exhibitors making up class number 7. We'll go ahead and make a call in the barn for class number 8. Class number 8 to the lineup area. You'll be next in the show ring. There are a total of 9 classes today in the show. So following class 9, we will have all those first place class winners in the show ring for selection of our Grand and Reserve Champion honors. So again, we're on class 7. So if you've had one of the previous winners throughout the day, we're only minutes away from having that championship class.
Another great set of steers in his class today. This tough young lady up here at front, she took a licking and keep on ticking. You know, she's got a really nice animal, but she kept after it and finished out the class. I'm really proud of her for that. But an animal that puts it all together from a balance aspect, square on all four corners of his skeleton. You look at him from the rear view and over the top side of his skeleton. He's an animal that excels as far as muscle shape and muscle type in the class. An animal that's most uniform in his condition throughout his entire body. Moving on to second place animal. An animal that's a little spottier in his condition over his rib, but another nice individual that just doesn't put it all together as far as overall design and balance as our class winner, but very, very close in type and kind. These two animals in third and fourth are very, very similar in their overall pattern. I chose to pick this young lady's animal just because he had a little more dimension when looking from the rear and over the top side of the skeleton. I believe an animal that will have a greater percent coatability when hanging on the rail. Hank has an animal at the bottom of the class. He's done extremely well today showing in the ring, but an animal that just gives up a little muscle mass in this class today, but still a very nice animal.
Thank you, Will, for those comments and placings on Class 7. Results for the class include fourth place to Hank Vaden of Williamson County, third place to Jordan Bond of Williamson County, second in the class to Presley Noland of Williamson County, and taking first place in the blue ribbon in class number 7, Elizabeth McCullum of Williamson County. At this time, we're ready for Class 8 to enter the show ring. Class 8 has 2 entries, Lydia McCullum of Williamson County and Kelsey Nichols of Williamson County. These steers range from 1,410 to 1,480 pounds in class number 8. We'll make a call in the barn for class number 9 to the lineup area. Class 9. Class 9 is a single entry class. And then at the conclusion of Class 9, we will be having that championship drive class. That will be made up of all the first place class winners from all 9 classes. So if you've had a class winner, we're just minutes away from calling you to the lineup area for your championship drive class. Also, when we make that call for the first place class winners, we'll ask that those second place be on standby. We probably won't have you at the lineup area, but we will need you to be on standby in case you're needed in the ring for reserve champion selection.
in this last class of market steers today for the championship drive. We have another two really nice animals in the class. They're very uniform in their overall type and kind. I think the animal that exceeds in the class today is just one that puts it together in a little more uniform package. From top to bottom, this steer is very, very uniformly conditioned. Looking at him at the ground, how he moves and goes, it's an animal that you really appreciate for how heavy he is and how well he's still structured. An animal in handling over the top is just an animal that gives you that firm feel when you look at him from the backside of the skeleton. Another with a lot of width and dimension about him. Just an animal you really appreciate. The animal in second that unfortunately got a little exciting class today is very uniform in his type and kind, very similar to our class winner. Just has a little more condition on him today, and I don't see him cutting hardly as well as a class winner in this set today.
Thank you, Will, for those comments and placings for Class 8. The second place in the class going to Kelsey Nichols of Williamson County. And taking first place in class number 8, Lydia McCullum of Williamson County. We're now ready for that final class. This is class number 9. Class number 9 is a single entry class for Kurt Connor of Williamson County. Kurt with a 1,650 pound steer. And a single entry for class 9. This is the final class of market steers. So following this class, we will have that championship drive. Again, if you've had a first place class winning steer from classes 1 through 8, you need to be in the lineup area. We will bring you back in the show ring following class 9 for selection of our grand champion steer. If you've had a second place steer in a class, if you'll just be on standby and your tie-up area, you do not need to come to the lineup area. We will give you an opportunity to come in the show ring for reserve champion if needed.
It's unfortunate there's not more competition in this heavyweight class. It's a really nice steer this young man brought into the ring. An animal with a big eye, very uniform condition on the top side of the skeleton. Should hang a really nice carcass when put on the rail. We're going to keep him in here for our championship drive, and good luck going forward.
Congratulations to Kurt Connor of Williamson County. Kurt will take first place in class number 9. Again, let's go ahead and get those class winning entries. If you had a class winner from classes 1 through 8, you're needed in the lineup area. As we bring those entries back in the show ring. The winner from class 1 is Abigail Burney of Williamson County with a 934 pound steer. The class 2 winner was Alana Myers of Williamson County with a 1,000 pound steer. Winner from class number 3, Jaden Gossett of Williamson County with a 1,070 pound steer. The class 4 winner is Ruth Ann Johns of Williamson County with a 1,190 pound steer. The class 5 winner, Jacob Clevenger of Williamson County with a 1,270 pound steer. Winner from class 6, Lane Hulshoff of Williamson County with a 1,305 pound steer. The class 7 winner, Elizabeth McCullum of Williamson County with a 1,395 pound steer. Coming out of class number 8 as the winner is Lydia McCullum of Williamson County with a 1,410 pound steer. And the class number 9 winner, Kurt Connor of Williamson County with a 1,650 pound steer. These are your 9 class winning steers in the show ring as our judge, Mr. Will Mayfield of Pulaski, Tennessee, will make his final sort through them. He'll find that grand champion market steer for our 2020 UT Central Region 4-H Market Steer Show.
first thing I want to do is congratulate everybody out here on doing a good job at home, but also excelling. But I want to give an applause to everybody here, for every young kid that's come out here and run through this project. Let's give them a round of applause. And I tell you what, there's not many places in our state or any other that you'll see this high quality of a set of steers in one ring. These individuals in this pen have made it really hard on me to get this thing done today, and that's exciting to see. But I'm gonna hang this thing up and pick my champion, and then we'll go forward.
Congratulations to Elizabeth McCullum of Williamson County. Elizabeth coming out of class number 7 to be selected as the Grand Champion Market Steer. So we'll move that second place entry into the show ring out of class number 7. That's an entry for Presley Noland of Williamson County with a 1,400 pound steer. If you'll take your spot in the lineup, we'll let our judge, Mr. Will Mayfield, go through and select that reserve champion market steer. Congratulations also to Lydia McCullum of Williamson County. Lydia has the reserve champion market steer. Again, congratulations to our overall grand champion market steer, Elizabeth McCullum, and the reserve champion market steer to Lydia McCullum. We would like to thank everyone for your participation today. I wanted to thank you 4-H members for coming out and spending your day with us, and for those who make it happen with you, your parents and grandparents and all those volunteers that help assist you along the way. Especially want to thank our extension agents, and we really want to give a big gratitude to our volunteers and to those Williamson County volunteers who've helped put the show together today.
Thank y'all for being here today for the Central Region Show and also for our Williamson County Finished Steer Show. We'd like to ask if you would, everyone, if you don't mind, if your placard or your name card is still up on the rails, if you wouldn't mind, leave those in place. Leave those in place. If you would, make sure and take everything else though. Take all of your equipment, pick up trash, make sure all that stuff gets cleaned up in your area. These pins will be reset for the Williamson County Heifer Show tomorrow evening. And so if you would, please pick up all trash. Take any equipment that you may have, make sure and take that home with you. Even if you are showing tomorrow night, as with the fair, we normally have security here overnight. We do not have that. So please do not leave anything in the barn area. Take everything with you. Heifer Exhibitors, be watching for me for an email later on this evening to clarify anything. As of right now, there's no new news, so we will just plan on check-in. We'll begin at 4:30. Health papers will be checked at 4:30. We'll check everybody in, and the show will begin at 6:30 tomorrow evening. That's for all Williamson County exhibitors of heifers, beef cattle heifers. Please make sure and pick up all your trash. Leave your name cards on the rails. Thank you.